Okay, so since I sent the email to everyone by mistake, I meant to just send it to the science department, and so I thought I would bounce around and show you, if you follow the link to the PEBS GaETC share. It's a OneNote file, and here's kind of some how it's organized and why, that sort of thing. Here are the things I'm working on this week to go through. And then if you look over here, here's some things I tag that I want to go through. Miscellaneous. Dave, our tech guy that comes in every Wednesday, has 60 apps and 60 minutes for educators, and then 60 apps for iOS. And so those two are good places to start if you just want to poke around. And then Edpuzzle is the walkthrough that I sent out yesterday. Look at the webcam. I'm capturing this with Screencast-O-Matic right now. Edpuzzle is what I sent through. I'm going to do a practice quiz star this week, so then I can tell you how that goes. And then the Subaru is something that Dave introduced yesterday. So up here at the top you have this blah blah. And then I organized all the things that I saw from Wednesday. This is only Wednesday of the conference, that had to do with assessment, quizzing kids, polling kids, that sort of thing. So all these things here are what I found under that. So if I click one, like, oh, that's not a good one. I try to make a screenshot. Here you have the link. Here you have a screenshot. If I've used it, I'll put my little 2 cents up here. I'm going to move Edpuzzle and Subaru where they go up here as soon as I get time to copy them over there. Video tools, things to help you capture, like we're doing screencast right now. Here's some different things you can play with. And problem-based learning. These are excellent sources to get that ball rolling. I put this up here because I thought it did well for explaining the processes that the kids need to go through. Some of these have rubrics and list of things they need, that sort of thing. The flipped classroom, some things that you can use to get that started. Maybe to help organize yourself. Evernote, I use Dropbox. Some of these others I haven't used, but I do use Dropbox. I'll probably switch to our Office 365 maybe. Google, I haven't put a lot in here yet because there's things that I really want to delve into, but Google has such a wealth of stuff for us, it's insane. Presentations, like that PowerPoint you want to give, or that sort of thing. If you record a PowerPoint that goes through your content, you can save it like a loop or a movie, and then you can import that movie into Edpuzzle. And then you can pause it and ask the kids questions, or pause it and say, hey, you should write this down in your notes. Video hosting, like where you can upload your videos. I have a YouTube account attached to Google. I'm just finding that attaching everything to Google is working out great. I can sign into things through Google, and it's an automatic thing. I don't have to mess with anything else. Here's some tools that were listed for IRR. Some of these do have a cost to them. Communication, how you can communicate with peers, students, that sort of thing. A big thing that a lot of people talked about was Twitter. Some people have talked about Google Voice, Google Hangout. I haven't had any time to play with any of these yet. And then, since I'm a science person, I made a science link, and then just for fun. So this, follow the hashtag. You can go in there and follow how many times the hashtag GoPebble was used, and it'll show you hotspots and statistics and all other kinds of crazy things like that. So if we go back, here's the intro. Here's this week's stuff I'm working on that I'm going to share with you. Here's the walkthrough on Edpuzzle. And next I'll go through Syllabus.